Hi lovelies! It is another day of Tarot Advent Calendar started by Evelyn Timeless and hashtag TAC 2017, and this is my day 14, still trying to catch up with Evelyn. And my topic for today is the rant about Greenwich Tarot. And I am sad mad about the new Llewellyn cardstock. But not only. Let me show you what I mean, and I will tell you a little story before that. My first deck of Greenwich Tarot I got in January or February in 2017, and this has the thicker cardstock. The box was this large tuck box, like flimsy-ish box, like new old Llewellyn boxes. But I don't have the box anymore because I traded my spare deck that I got as a trade, as a spare deck, but without the book and the box, because I didn't need them. I just traded for the deck, and this was the second printing of first edition. My own was first printing, and the color schemes and the cardstock was the same. I think the second printing was a little bit, or maybe it was the same. At least I couldn't notice any cardinal differences in there. So, but after I got this spare deck of second printing, I found a trade for a indie deck, out of print indie deck, and I traded my initial box and book with the other deck and 2 oracle decks for the indie deck. So I was left without a spare Greenwich deck. Then, just recently, I traded with someone in United States. I sent her the deck, and because their postage costs are so high, she said she will buy me a new deck from my wish list from a book depository or Amazon, and I will send her the deck I had. So it was, and I got my Greenwich Tarot Monday, and today it's Thursday. I still haven't gotten over the cardstock and the changes on the deck. First, let's start with the box. The box is better than the old one. It has the magnetic, and the box is sturdy. The old one was like this soft one that opened from the top. Inside is this wood grain pattern thing. Okay, the box is better if you care about the box. I don't. I just store it on the shelf and don't use it. But the box is better. Now, for the deck itself, not only is the cardstock flimsy, I mean, I've heard about new cardstock rants on Facebook and somewhere, but I didn't have any of the new Llewellyn cardstock decks so far. All I have are the sturdier ones, and I was was not pleasantly surprised how flimsy it is. It really is similar to the Russian deck I have, Russian Lo Scarabeo deck. It is almost the same and it's not good. It's not good at all. I'm just not even trying here and it bends. Okay, if you are reverse shuffler, then you will love it because you can bend the whole deck and just, and it's done. So it is nice to shuffle, but I have a feeling they won't last as long as the old one. And I don't enjoy the cardstock when they are in like this all together. It's okay, but when they are like standalone cards, they look like not cards, but I don't know, too flimsy. Anyway, that's that. I could live with the flimsy cardstock, but I can't live with the color scheme changes. Let me show you some cards so you can see yourself. Let's start with the backs. This is the old one, this is the new one. The new one has much brighter red roses, and the green down here is brownish, like natural green, and this here is yellowish green. You know, when the grass is burnt by the sun, it gets this burnt grass shade, and it's not natural. And it's not only the backs. Let me show you the fronts. So while the old deck has this smoky darkness to it, the new one is overexposed for me. Many details are gone, and the greens in nature have the brown in it, but not this much yellow. While some of the cards, it's okay, like it's in the outside, it's sun and stuff, but yellow is my favorite color, and I don't like it here. The new one, the old one. My deck is smaller because I trimmed it when I got it, because I wasn't used to wider decks like this one is, and I opted to trim the sides and a little bit from the top off because of the better shuffling experience. But now that I'm used to Druidcraft and the Le Tarot Noir, I am quite okay. My hands have been adjusted to the larger size of the decks. New one, old one. Can you see the overexposure and the yellow? At least I am not enjoying it this much. Much of the facial feature details and shadows, like, they are gone. I don't appreciate the new, the old. Like overexposed. The old, the new. I picked out some cards that I saw the difference was most drastic. Old one, new one. Old one, new one. You can see the new one, his chest hair looks like more ginger than in here. It's brown. and all the other little details. I really like the murkier or the smokier type better because it's more natural. New one, old one. In this card, the face of the new new printing, the face is so white and like white blob. No, it's weird. I don't like that. The forest is not has no shadows, but in the new one it has no shadows, not as much at least, and yeah, it is not likable. And on the crown card, this is the old, this is the new. The new one, the lion is much orangier, and the facial features of the crown are, some of them are gone, but she has those wrinkles and time patterns on her face on the old one, which are not as natural on the new one. So this happened. I must say, when I had gotten first the third printing, I'm not sure if I would have been connected with the deck as well as I've been connecting with this one. I'm not sure if the third printing first impression would have been my home deck, even because it looks fake to me. It looks not natural. I've said that already 7 times, I think. So yeah, this is a sad rant because now I need the first or second printing of this deck, because okay, I can take this for a everyday workhorse deck, but as a spare deck, I would really love to have this older cardstock and older, the other murkier, darker colors one. So now I have to figure out how to distinguish them when I want to purchase one, or maybe I can find me a deck to swap with something. I don't have any decks left to swap with, but yeah, sadly I have to figure out that now. And this is not over. The ribbon down here where the writing is, this is the old one. I'm trying to take the same card for you. Where did I put the... So dark green, and the new one has this lighter green, which changes, like is iridescent. I want to say it changes the shade to lighter when you look at it in the angle, or from the angle like this. It has this shine to it, and it's not natural. I don't like it. It looks like not this ribbon, but it looks like something has smashed on the card. Maybe I'm too picky, I don't know. I wish I could show you. It has this grayish hue to it. When you turn the card, it turns yellowish green. So this, if you want me to maybe do the close-up hands only side by side, showing the cards on high definition, then let me know. I would gladly do it, but I thought I would show you this thing that I noticed and that I'm not happy about. Also, as the cardstock is flimsier, I'm trying to separate the cards, the decks. As the cardstock is flimsier, it is 25% thicker, the old one. I hope I can show it side by side. And I'm trying, bear with me. Can't hold them like this. I hope I can somehow grab them both and show you the thickness. The new one is also like slipperier. So I hope you can see. No, you can't. This is like this much. My hands are on the way. Then the older is, like I said, 25% thicker. You can see it like this better. And I'm missing 4 cards from the first printing deck because they are on my altar, and so 4 cards missing and still 25% thicker. I feel like this old cardstock would last longer, and I'm really enjoying using this more because I can connect to it as it is more natural, like I said. So going to figure out where to get myself the first or the second printing of this deck with the flimsy box, whatever. I don't need the box, I don't need the book, I just want to find a deck. So this is it. This was my rant about my home deck and my disappointment upon the new 3rd printing of the Greenwich Tarot. Thank you for watching, and bye.